good to have you with us in this edition of the Urban Debate. Let's start off again one more time with a focus on Bihar. And the other big topic that we often speak about, vaccine for coronavirus. The two have now come together, and that's because BJP, as part of its manifesto in Bihar, announced that if chosen to power, they will provide free COVID vaccine to everybody in Bihar. Let me first take you through what essentially were the key highlights of the BJP's manifesto. We've covered the other parties in the past. BJP's 5 Sutra, Ek Lakshya or 11 Sankalp includes also about 9 lakh new jobs in 5 years and aims in Darbhanga, appointment of 3 lakh new teachers, 30 lakh houses for the poor by 2022, new boost for milk production, MSP on pulses apart from wheat and rice, 1 lakh jobs in the health sector. Overall, there's also a target of 19 lakh jobs that they're assuring combined together. But this being aside, one thing that caught everybody's attention was Nirmala Sitharaman, who's also a union minister, finance minister of our country, while announcing the big key highlights of the manifesto, saying that BJP will provide free COVID vaccine in the state of Bihar. And that's now led to a big political fight. The opposition parties in Bihar are questioning it. It's also led to some other parties in other poll-bound states to also make similar promises. And taking the lead there was actually Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, AIADMK's leader, saying that once the COVID vaccine is ready, they too will bear the cost to provide it to the people of Tamil Nadu. So essentially, viewers, the big debate tonight is going to be about, is this a fair promise to make? Is this ethical? Shouldn't it be free for all? All of those questions will come about. Let me first tell you what BJP's clarification has been. BJP is trying to say that Nirmala Sitharaman's comments have been twisted. That while the centre will actually provide this as perhaps at a subsidized cost to the states, the onus is also on the state governments to then bear the cost if they feel like, or give it at whatever cost they decide, since health is also a state matter. And if Bihar BJP is voted to power, they have decided to give it for free. Many say that sounds fair enough. So here are my basic questions then. Should vaccine distribution be used as an election campaign promise? In times of a pandemic, when the entire country is fighting this, should this be more about an existing policy by the centre or a poll promise? Is it fair to make a state-specific promise when the pandemic itself is national? If free vaccine is the need, shouldn't it really be free across India, if that's what BJP is thinking? In a diverse income country, should vaccine really be free for all? Why not make those pay who can afford it and bear the cost for the poor in this country? Is it misleading when the finance minister of the country makes this promise? Does it make it sound that only if you vote for BJP will you actually get the vaccine for free? Here is a central minister who's actually making this announcement. These are the questions I'll ask our panelists, but before that, listen in to some of the comments we really got on this big debate.
हमारे देश में वैक्सीन का प्रोडक्शन उस लेवल पर होगा जिससे जो हम इधर प्रॉमिस कर रहे हैं, बिहार में हर एक के लिए मुफ्त में वैक्सीन मिल जाएगा, वो हमारे पहला संकल्प पत्र के प्रॉमिस है। भरोसा के साथ बिहार की जनता को हम आश्वासन दिलाना चाहते हैं कि वैक्सीन फ्री में आप सबको मिलेगा।
जल्दी ही वैक्सीन तैयार होगा और उसकी पूरी प्रक्रिया हम लोगों ने तैयार कर लिया, कैसे वितरण होगा, किन राज्यों में कैसे जाएगा, किन को पहले, तो मतलब किस व्यक्ति को कैसे, जो हमारे हेल्थ वर्कर्स है, इन सब लोगों को प्राथमिकता देते हुए तो हर राज्यों को हम निःशुल्क निश्चित रूप से ये वैक्सीन उपलब्ध कराएंगे। बिहार को और बिहार की सरकार की रुचि है। आप दुनिया में अगर किसी ने कंट्रोल किया है तो उसका नाम बिहार है, कि बिहार में आज 95% रिकवरी रेट है। तो बिहार के लोगों को और भी जागरूक होने की आवश्यकता है। मास्क लगा के रहना है, प्रधानमंत्री जी का बार बार आग्रह है। जब तक दवाई नहीं तब तक ढिलाई नहीं। और मुझे विश्वास है कि हर राज्यों को जो भारत सरकार ने तय किया उसको हम वैक्सीन देने में कामयाब।
And vaccine cannot be an election issue. And by promising vaccine, free vaccine, when? I am asking you, what is the framework? Let them give. Let Mr. Nadda give the framework for vaccine. Or Mr. Modi and Harshvardhan should come out with a vaccine plan. And when they come out with such vaccine plan, it cannot be bigger focused. What happens to other parts of the country? So they are making it as a ridiculous, cheap maneuver to hoodwink the people of Bihar.
Bharatiya Janata Party is mocking the people of the country and people of Bihar. We saw as to how lakhs and lakhs of our brothers and sisters of Bihar walked barefoot with the entire family in tow, and they did not even get water and food. Sushil Modi ji and Nitish Babu said they will not even permit them to enter Bihar. They were not given jobs. They were not given food. They are not being given MG Narega jobs even today. Prime Minister the other day said, only 24 hours earlier, there will be no vaccine for another 1 year or 1.5 years. Then how will BJP give that vaccine which even PM is saying no to? This is a complete contradiction, a facade and a fraud being played upon the people of Bihar.
Let's say good evening to Syed Faisal Ali, senior leader of the RJD, Satya Prakash, spokesperson for JDU, Dr. Shama Mohammed, national spokesperson for the Congress Party. We'll also have Mr. RP Singh, national spokesperson for the BJP, joining me, and Mr. V.A. Pugayendi, spokesperson for AIADMK as well. Let me start with Shama Mohammed. Shama Mohammed, why is this a problem? The BJP seems to suggest that, well, it's also up to the states, and if we are in power in the state, we will make it free for all.
Tanvi, isn't it the right vaccination a right for all of us, all of India? And isn't it, last was a policy in 1978, when a vaccination day, it's a central government policy. Yes, health is a state matter. But when you come out with a vaccination, it's a central government. The central government has not come out with any policy. Like you had Randeep ji say that 24 hours before, Mr. Modi was saying it's going to take a year and a half. He's the prime minister of our country. For every Indian looks up to him because he's the prime minister. Now, how is a minister from his cabinet comes out here and says, "Muft mein hum Bihar ke logon ko vaccine denge"? Now, is it only for the people of Bihar who vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party? I mean, Election Commission should take strict notice of this. So this is kind of a threat because COVID is a disease everybody is frightened about. We do not know how this virus functions. How does it kill? A lot of questions are there. So people are scared and say, oh, they're going to give us the vaccination. We have to vote for them. One. Number two, the vaccination is on a trial stage and nobody knows when it's going to be exactly ready. So isn't this a false promise? And this is a false promise based on your life or death. And another thing, number three, is my question is, if there's a vaccination like this, why didn't Prime Minister Modi give an announcement for the whole of India and say, you know what, there is a vaccination, we're going to give it to all of India. Why for Bihar? Isn't that itself shows that this is an election gimmick? This is done to win votes. And this is like a threat to them that if you do not vote for us, we will not give it to you. Number four is, what about next assembly elections are in West Bengal, Kerala? Are you going to announce it for them? What about non-NDA states, which has other government? I mean, I'm shocked how this government is functioning. And also, she's using her power as a cabinet minister for an announcement. So why don't they separate the party from the central government? And the most important thing is, the policy has not come out. First, always, and who procures this? The central government procures it and then gives it to the state. The state is not going to procure a vaccination. So this is complete fraud on the people of Bihar. And a very pertinent question is, when they were walking back, they were paying 3,000, 5,000 rupees, these migrant laborers, they did not do anything at that point of time. In fact, they bought 72,000 LED televisions for Mr. Amit Shah to do a virtual campaign rally in Bihar. They've already started then for more than 10 lakhs, but they completely ignored them. And also, in terms of healthcare, Niti Aayog has said the second worst state in our country in terms of healthcare. This is not our Congress Party's report. This is Niti Aayog's report, is Bihar. The 75% of children die. The first it comes in, 75% of children die under the age of 5.
Let's take it point by point. Let's take it point by point. You have raised
why
valid
did Mr.
points.
Modi
Healthcare
make an
infrastructure
announcement?
or non-existent healthcare infrastructure is a valid point. Okay, so
And
let's
also-
get
and
a
also-
few of your questions
First-
answered first.
no, what
RP
I'm
Singh,
saying is the first
RP
thing was
Singh,
Pankaj Patel.
let's first
Why
address
not
one
Mr.
part
Modi
of this.
not announce-
The other side.
Why didn't Mr. Modi announce it for
Okay,
all of India?
RP Singh,
Isn't that right?
the question is why is it only being done for one state? When the sitting finance minister comes out and makes this announcement, aren't the people going to get the message that only if you vote for BJP will the central government give you free vaccine? And if it is free for Bihar, why not announce it for the entire country?
Thank you. I'll appreciate the Congress spokesperson will not intervene. I never intervened, and if you want to speak more, let her give her a complete time so that once I start, she should intervene. Now, party which is talking about vaccine and all other issues, the party which is saying that they will undo the prohibition order. They will again start the liquor, selling sale of liquor in Bihar. That's a party. That's their manifesto. When they are saying we will revisit the complete policy of prohibition, which means they want to get the liquor back to Bihar and ensure that women suffer, the children suffer in Bihar, and people suffer in Bihar. Now, coming back to vaccine as an issue. Vaccine, we are saying, is for complete country. Who's stating it's not for the complete country? We started Ayushman Bharat. Punjab government said, we don't want Ayushman Bharat. Good, you don't want, don't take it. Rajasthan government said, we don't want to take Ayushman Bharat. Delhi government said, we don't want to Ayushman Bharat. Good, you don't want to take it, don't take it. But vaccine is something like that. Health is a state subject. Let each state government decide that what they want to do. For example, we said we'll give you trains free of cost. We'll only charge you 15% for the train cost. And then you can pay for it. But certain government said, we're not going to pay for it. Why should we pay for it? And they were questioning it. But center can offer it. It's up to them whether they want to accept it or not. Generally, the vaccine which is coming will be obviously subsidized by the center. But it's up to the state whether they want to take it or they want to give it free or they want to charge the people. Let the state government take a call on that. Who's stopping them? And as far promises goes, I still remember 90,000 crore rupees farm loan will be waived off whether we get any support from center or not. There's a promise made by Captain Namdar Singh taking gutka, the holy gutka in his hand, and he said, I swear by this good gutka. I swear by this gutka that within 7 days I'll ensure that there is no drug being sold. I swear by this gutka that every child will have a mobile phone free in his pocket. In the election, he said, every child will have a mobile phone. So they make false promises and not false promises. We are ensuring that health is taken care, health of Bihari or health of country is taken care, in which, yes, we are going to form the government there, and state government from their budget is going to ensure that they give health vaccine free to people. And it's not only vaccine. We are also going to ensure that 28 new hospitals are constructed. It's part of the agenda also. So when they are picking up what they are cherry picking, they are not talking about what we are talking about on the other part of the health subject. So for them it's right, they can keep doing it because they can't deliver on their promises. We have delivered on their promises. They are worried. Oh, the BJP will come. They deliver on promises, and that will leave a permanent mark on the mind of people. Yes, party which has taken care of us. We should ensure that party stays in the power.
So, Mr. RP Singh, just for clarity, are you saying that wherever BJP is in power or goes to fight election, there will also be West Bengal, there will also be Tamil Nadu, on where you are in power already, you're going to make the vaccine free everywhere?
Again, it will depend. Tomorrow, Haryana government says that we want to give vaccine free of cost to everyone. Once their priority, they can do it. Tomorrow, Madhya Pradesh government says we want to do it, they can do it. And so is the case with Punjab government, and so is the case with Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. Let them take a call. Who's stopping them?
Okay, so let me then bring in Syed Faisal Ali. Syed Faisal Ali, BJP says it's the state government's call, and if we are elected to power in the state, we will make it free. What is the problem? What's this halla about? Mr. Ali, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Mr. Ali, my question to you, BJP says that, well, it's up to the state governments if they want to make the vaccine, any vaccine, free for people in their state. And so all that Bihar BJP is doing is promising that if they are voted to power, they will give COVID vaccine for free.
Well, tell me one thing. Is there any charges taken for the vaccine of polio, for smallpox? All these vaccines are administered free of cost. Why they are making an unnecessary an issue? Secondly, as they themselves are admitting that the health issue is a state subject, let the state decide. They very cleverly tried to fool Bihari voters that they are going to provide free vaccination if they are voted to power. And when there was a hangama on it, then they are saying they are issuing clarification that no, health is a state subject that the state will decide and we will provide medicine on subsidized rate. All these things are desperate attempt by the Bharatiya Janata Party NDA coalition to regain their lost ground. But let me assure you one thing, that they are fighting a lost battle. They have already lost the case. They have already lost the election in Bihar, and that is why they are desperate. See what is happening in Bihar. There is on one side there is only a 31-year-old boy, and against that 31-year-old boy, the BJP has pitted the entire galaxy of its leader, including Prime Minister, and they all are coming to over 24 helicopters have been put in service, and they are trying to fool Bihari voters. But the writing on the wall is very clear that this time the turn is for Tejasvi Yadav and RJD to rule Bihar. Secondly, see, they are in habit of communalizing the issue. They communalize elections. We have seen in the past. Now what they are doing, they are politicizing pandemic, which is very sad. How can they do that? Vaccine is not their property. Vaccine is not meant for the BJP. It is meant for the nation. It is meant for the country. And they are politicizing it. This is very sad and desperate attempt by the Bharatiya Janata Party to be in the fray, to keep themselves in the hustling. But let me tell you very frankly, the crowd which we are getting, the crowd which our leader Tejasvi Yadav is getting in every rally, wherever he is going, in every nook and corner of Bihar, is very evident that we are winning this election hands down. And there is no hope for BJP, NDA, JDU combined to come back in power.
Is that why free vaccine is a good offer to make? Mr. Satya Prakash, spokesperson for the JDU, if it is going to be just like any other big vaccines we've seen, and BJP is in fact in the past also reportedly made these vaccines, promised to make these vaccines free, then why is it such a big issue?
Health is a state matter. And when BJP or JDU or any other party in other state, if in government, if they want to provide free vaccination, they should go with that idea. In Bihar, it is a confidence building measure in the people of Bihar that Bihar people will get free vaccination, because Nirmala Sitharaman is part of NDA and the leader of Bharatiya Janata Party. She announced it. Why RJD disbelieve in free vaccination? Because RJD believes in criminalization. JDU and BJP believes in development acceleration, village road connection, fight against malnutrition, free education. So, understand, RJD has given ticket to so many criminals. So criminalization of politics is again there. Their 15 years of rule was full of kidnapping and murder and, jati narsanghar, caste murder. So such a situation where we start with accelerating that free vaccination, it makes the confidence. The people feel that in the pandemic, if the vaccine comes, we will get it free. And health is a state subject. So if central government provide to other state also can provide free vaccination to all. When Congress says there is a polio vaccination free of cost, but the private hospitals and private doctor takes the charge of that polio vaccine. In such a case, when we provide free vaccination to everyone, it simply means we are giving them a message: when vaccine will arrive, they will get free. And not only vaccination free, we have provided free education, we have provided free road connection, we have provided fight against malnutrition, we have provided free education.
Why should I Okay, one is the ethics of it, Mr. Satya Prakash, on whether central
It will
minister should
not.
sit and make such
It will
announcements and use vaccine as a political election tool.
I would like
The
to
second
respond.
aspect is, Mr. Satya Prakash, just 1 minute. Why should I believe you or your ally BJP that you will do it? In the 15 years that the JDU has been in term, a large part of that as allies of the BJP, look at what you've done for healthcare infrastructure. Today, the bed to population ratio in the state of Bihar is one government bed for 8,924 people. The doctor to population ratio is one allopathic doctor for 37,284 people. Budget allocation in the state of Bihar to health sector is not even 4% of your overall budget. It's the second lowest in India. Vacancies in government hospitals stand at 43% of the sanctioned strength for doctors and worse. And I can go on and on, sir. Let me quote you Niti Aayog information. As per Niti Aayog's own 2019 health index, Bihar is the second last ranking state. So after you completely failed on the healthcare infrastructure front for 15 years, you're trying to dangle the carrot of a free vaccine. Is that what it is?
I give the same data that Bihar is developing by 11.3%, and it is highest in the country. I accept your data that there is a health sector problem in Bihar. Bihar is a backward state. We established common health center in every blocks and villages. Definitely, we have recently founded hospital in Jhanjharpur, 500 bed super specialty hospital. And even though the Bihar COVID recovery rate is highest in the country, we understand your data, but at the same point of time, a backward state is fighting on multiple dimensional development process. And Bihar get road connectivity, electrification, women education, women empowerment, cycle distribution. So understand, when we put ban on liquor, we are aware of the revenue loss, but we coped with it. So don't misguide the nation by putting this data that Bihar is completely lacking in health structure. You have never heard in Bihar that, a district is being subjected that they are not getting health facility. Every district has a hospital. Every village go to the common health center, community health center. So
Mr. Satya Prakash, you know it and I know it. One COVID hospital for 5 districts. One COVID hospital for 5 districts is the state of Bihar, Mr. Satya Prakash. So please, don't now try to fool people where you have failed in your healthcare infrastructure. Free COVID vaccine is just now the damage control carrot.
There are isolation center in every district. So understand one situation when we took charge in the 2005, the Bihar was nothing.
Isolation centers.
For 15 years we got.
Isolation centers are barely even used anymore. I'm sure you know that.
No. People are using it. And
I'm sure you know that. But Mr. I have to go across to Mr. Pugarendi. But very quickly, Okay. 1 minute, please. Syed Faisal Ali wanted to make a point and then I will go across to Mr. V.A. Pugarendi. Yes, Syed Faisal Ali.
Please remind Mr. Prakash that a team sent by the union government came to Patna under the leadership of Mr. Love Agarwal, who is Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Health, and they reported that the health sector situation in Bihar is worst in the country. They have used the word aghast. And he's talking about health sector. Let me remind you that in Bihar, there are only 450 specialist doctors in all the government hospitals put together. There are only 100 ventilator beds available in the entire Bihar state of 12 crore people. And he's talking about the facilities. And as far as
Darbhanga Medical College is a dedicated hospital.
That they
requested for increasing in the testing of coronavirus.
In Muzaffarpur shelter home.
Please don't misguide.
Okay, gentlemen, 1 minute. Okay, gentlemen, and 1 minute, please. I have some important bit of information coming in. I'm sorry, I will have to intervene here. This free vaccine, political fever is catching up everywhere, and of course more so in states which are poll bound. So now Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has announced that as and when COVID vaccine is ready, it will also be made available for all people in the state for free of cost. Here is MP that's seeing a significantly large bipole as well, along with the Bihar Assembly elections, where the Chief Minister has now said, we will also, when it's ready, make it free of cost. That's exactly what the AIADMK party is also saying, and the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has said. Mr. Pugayandi, is this simply a carrot that is being dangled in front of people? If it is free of cost, shouldn't it just be for everybody? Why should it be made an election agenda?
No, this is not a good evening to Mirror now. This is not an election agenda. Somewhere the government program. So the Chief Minister told this through the press interview. Nothing. We have not announced, election, very well. Tamil Nadu is not facing any election or something. Madam, the completely, totally free treatment going on entire Tamil Nadu. Out of 65,000 people, now 69,500. Out of that, 65,000 people recovered without any single paisa they have not spent. Everything is free, included tocilizumab, remedies or medicines. Everything we are giving the same way. After ICMR approves, then vaccine also will be free, like that Chief Minister announced. Here no intention. This is the open-hearted, nothing. No politics here. That is only Bihar.
No, I'm just trying to understand. Then what is the hurry, Mr. Pugayandi? We don't even have a vaccine yet. Nowhere in the world is there a COVID vaccine. The COVID vaccine still has to be found, then cleared, then tested, whether if it is in another part of the world, it works for people in our country. Then a plan has to be made. It has to be manufactured at a mass level. It has to then be distributed across the country, and at some point it will get to the common people. By jumping all of these stages and simply making this promise that otherwise sounds so good, are you not trying to mislead the people?
Sorry, that is biotech. Biotech tie-up with the ICMR announced, are you remembering? This August 15th. Then another from USA also announced another research company about this date and given. But everything is delayed.
Trials are still on, sir.
What is the use? Simply is bullshitting or something. It is not necessary. Because this is the treatment, this is the virus. You see, this coronavirus was brought down in Tamil Nadu due to the intensive measures taken by the state government, by the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and also Secretary. Everything we are doing, madam. Nothing, we have no intention. The forthcoming election is another 8 months to go. So no question here, no intention or something. Sorry.
Can I come in?
Okay, Mr. R.P. Singh wanted to make a point and then I will go back to Shama Mohammed. Yes, R.P. Singh wanted to make a point and then coming to you, Shama. I am coming to you next.
Tanvi, I categorically want to say it's up to the state government, and then why we want to say that vaccine is not in there. I mean, probably another 2 or 3 months vaccine will be there, and whichever state can afford or whichever state want to do it, let them do it. Why are you rating it to election? I mean, why you just trying to put it like as election?
Because it was made, then why put it in the manifesto, Mr. Singh?
Is that? It is in the manifesto promise. My God.
I'm sorry, I can't. I don't want to. Shama Mohammed, I never interrupted you. Please.
Shama Mohammed, I'll just come to you. Let me just get an answer. I will come to you.
Shama Mohammed,
I will come to you. Just give me 30 more seconds. I just want to get my answer from R.P. Singh.
Give me a second. Are you woman? Are you with woman?
Yes.
Then why you want to undo with the provision in Bihar? Why you want to undo with the provision in Bihar? What is so tempting for you? Which liquor companies are paying Congress party to undo the provision? Tell me that first. You're raising questions to us. You are a woman and your party is led by women and they are taking anti-woman stand. Do you understand what are you going to do when you say that we will revisit the policy of provision? It's shocking. I mean, you keep interrupting and I interrupt you.
Now let Shama Mohammed respond, though. That is not the point of the debate.
Why you want to undo the provision?
Okay, Mr. R.P. Singh. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Firstly, this is not the point of the debate. Since you've raised it, I will ask Shama Mohammed to respond, and then can we please get back to the free COVID vaccine promise? Yes, Shama Mohammed.
I want to all the BJP rule state, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, and the rest of all the BJP rule states, there is prohibition. That's what he's trying to tell me. What nonsense are you coming and talking on national television? I cannot comment on that. But what I want to say is I want to talk about the vaccination. Now, a very important thing is by the JDU spokesperson who's clearly come and stated that Bihar is a backward state. So after 15 years in
what do you want to say? Your manifesto is nonsense. Your part of your manifesto.
Mr. RP Singh, now let's not talk over each other. Please, let's not talk over each other. I don't want this kind of a yelling match. I will come back to you, Mr. RP Singh. Let her make her point.
She's uttering utter nonsense when she's saying that no.
Okay. Calm down. Please, can we please calm down? Can we please calm down and not waste the time of my viewers? This is not that channel. Both you, Shama Mohammed and RP Singh are very well aware of how the conversations and discussions take place on the urban debate here on Mirror Now, please. Don't make me say this again. Let's please listen to each other. You've decided to make COVID vaccine a political point. Now let's talk about it. Yes, Shama Mohammed, finish your point. Yes.
So is provision.
He is not going on talking. He's going on talking. Tanvi, I'm going to leave the debate then. I'm not going to entertain this sort of disturbance. Let me speak. No, let me speak. They all want to respond to me before I speak. I also need my time. Gentlemen, I'm a lady here. I want to speak. So a couple of
Go ahead, Shama Mohammed.
JDU spokesperson said Bihar is a backward state. They've been in power for 15 years with the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Chief Minister of Bihar in 2004 said, I recall, and I have it, that nobody will go out of Bihar to work. And you know how many migrant laborers have come back? Nearly 19 lakhs. And when they were walking back, nothing was done for them. And you know how many people have salary, how many people do not have salary jobs? And this is not this thing, National Sample Survey has said of 2017-18, 87% of Bihar does not have salary jobs. This is how backward Bihar is. Then he spoke about malnutrition. He said there's no malnutrition, we have improved everything. I already said in my first point, 75% of children under 5 die in Bihar because of malnutrition. Now, main point is, now what did Mr. RP Singh said? You know what? This is a state subject. Health is a state subject. I agree, health is a state subject, but vaccination is not procured by the state. Vaccination is procured by the central government. So if the central government came out yesterday and Mr. Modi announced that the vaccination is out there, we will be giving it to the different states, and it is, at this nominal price, and it is the states, it is their wish on how they want to give. That is a different call because the Prime Minister has announced. And let me tell you very categorically, this is a right. You understand that this vaccination is a right of every Indian because one can die without it. And we have seen a number of more than 1 lakh deaths in India. So this is a right. And then Mr. RP Singh says, you know what? It is every state's wish. Then why did Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman say the first thing on this manifesto is the COVID vaccination muft mein? So that itself is buying votes and a threat to all that, you know what? This is, you will get the vaccination free. Otherwise, you are going to die. This is what. So that is the problem here. Why is a cabinet minister coming to announce a state subject? Why? Let me just finish because I've been listening to all these people. Then the state government should put somebody from the state to announce. And first, as a citizen of this country, I want my prime minister to announce it. First and foremost, there is no vaccine. It's in the trial stage. And this is taking the people on the wrong way. This is fooling the people, and this is basically cheating, I would also call it. And the Election Commission should take stringent action. And one very important point is they have announced 19 lakh jobs.
She's taking too much time. No. If you want to give her, continue to speak on this channel, okay, give her the time. No, this is not fair. You are not giving equal chance to respond to everyone. No, you are not giving equal chance to everyone. This is not fair.
1 minute, Satya Prakash.
No, if it is a debate, you should give to respond.
I'm sorry, I am not going to take lectures and lessons. 1 minute.
If you can't give chance to respond to her.
I am not going to take lectures and lessons from anybody on how to run my conversation here, and I am not going to allow any yelling. So right now, I am going to put down the audio line of all of my guests until they listen to me. And here is me saying it one more time simply. When you come on my debate, here on Mirror Now, on the urban debate, you will respect the rules of the debate, which is of not speaking over each other. I don't need lectures and lessons or advice from anybody on how to conduct this debate. I am asking the questions and I will come back to you to give you a fair answer to respond to it. Please, let's respect and listen to each other. If you don't understand this, you can go on any other channel where it's all about noise, all about rhetoric, and not about a constructive conversation. Now, I hope this makes it clear to all of my panelists. Shama Mohammed, I have taken your point. Let me get a response from the other side. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Satyaprakash. What are you saying now?
Can I say, comparable to other states, Bihar is really facing hard time since last 15 years. When Nitish Kumar government took charge in 2005, the Congress party and RJD already ruined the state. He provided the free, first time 50%.
Oh, how are you still blaming them after 15 years? Please.
After 15 years, 11.3%.
It's ridiculous. Nobody is going to buy that.
No, please. Does any Congress state has a such developing rate? 11.3%, highest in the India. Every village is connected to road and electrification. Does Congress, any rule state has such kind of facility? The Congress has ruined the nation and now giving us lecture that we can't provide the free vaccination. When they come out in their manifesto, the Nyaya scheme, free some money to the any poorer people, they don't have problem that point of time. When we provide vaccination free to every Bihar, what is the problem in that? Go in other state and provide the free vaccination. This is the only thing. We provided free education. We provided development acceleration. Everything was done. They believe in criminalization. They provided the ticket to the criminals of the Bihar.
Okay. So tell me this. Okay. All right. Now here is my question to everybody who wants to jump on the bandwagon. 1 minute. Okay. Why are you yelling so much, Mr. Satyaprakash? I can hear you very loud and clear. So can my viewers. Now calm down. Bring some water. We can hear you. You don't have to yell. Nobody is even talking over you.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay. Now, tell me this. To all of those who are promising a free vaccine, what is the plan of distributing this vaccine, vaccinating, inoculating every single person in the state? Satyaprakash can take it. RP Singh can take it, and then I will go across to Mr. Pugayandi.
Do we hold election in each state? Can I answer that?
No, Tanvi, I'm leaving the debate because
Mr.
I'm not
RP
given
Singh.
an opportunity to speak on this debate. I mean, this is not justified. I wanted to finish my point. I was not allowed to finish my point, and this doesn't work that way. 19 lakh jobs they have promised. I'm asking you why in 15 years they have not been able to give jobs. Why does the CMIE says there is
jobs is not the point of the debate tonight, Shama Mohammed.
Yeah, but they spoke about it also.
Jobs was discussed for 2 days on this channel. I think you are pretty very well aware that the point of the debate is the COVID vaccine tonight.
Prohibition is part of the debate. Prohibition is part of the debate.
It's not. I said it. Didn't I say that?
Didn't you
Didn't I
ask
say
RP
that?
Singh to stop
Didn't
that?
I make
No,
it clear
you asked
that
me.
it's not?
You said you can ask Shama Mohammed that question. No, you did not stop RP Singh from asking me that question. Then you should have stopped him. Prohibition is not part of this debate. So it's not that each one can choose. Why is RP Singh able to ask me that? Then I can ask about jobs too. Debate, you have to be fair, Tanvi. Then you should say you can't question on prohibition. The debate is on COVID vaccination. Did you say that to RP Singh? No, you did not. You said, no, I want Shama Mohammed to answer. So I can also speak about jobs because they also told in their manifesto, 19 lakh jobs. Where is the 19 lakh jobs when they were 15 years in power? And why is the 46% CMI is saying there is 46% unemployment? So you have to be fair and you have to allow me to finish my point.
So clearly when the question that is asked to the political parties here, viewers, 1 minute now, Shama Mohammed, if you're done by asking the same question in 5 different ways, when I ask a question which is simply about what is your plan to provide this vaccine to every single person in the state, no political party has an answer to that. It's just easier to stand up and yell to say we will make it free. Without any plan, without any vaccine even being available, without any cold chain being available, without any database of people being available, a proper distribution plan being available, if it's not politicizing, then what else is it? Mr. RP Singh, the question you wanted to respond to, go ahead please. Tell me what is the plan that you have if you come to the state of Bihar in the government, how will you make it available to every single person?
Not only Bihar, it can be done countrywide and it's been planned countrywide. I mean, the way the elections happens, the way every voter is reached out to, and the way the government ensures that the voters can reach out to every household. Similarly, as the way the vaccine for other polio and other diseases were ensured that they should reach every household. Don't bother. I mean, we are going to ensure, and I'm telling the way is the way elections are held. I mean, and
at one go, in 1 year, the entire population doesn't have to be immunized for smallpox or polio or anything else, Mr. R.P. Singh.
Thank you.
This is a very different situation. You need to immunize a large percentage of this population. That's what it is. I'm completely out of time. I'm going to thank all of the panelists for joining us on this conversation, because I think it's been made very clear. This is nothing right now but just a political jumla to say we will make it free in one state. If it is going to be free, should it not be a national policy when the pandemic is national? When the vaccine planning, development, distribution, all of that is being discussed at a national level, where the central government and the Prime Minister's office themselves are looking at it on a weekly basis on what the plan is, what funding will be required, what cold chain will be required, what the distribution plan has to be. Then why simply go to one state and say we are going to make it free? Does it have to be free for everybody? Shouldn't there be a comprehensive policy? Shouldn't those who can afford this vaccine be asked to pay for it? That just makes me believe this is simply an election poll promise, nothing else to it. Unnecessary politicization of a vaccine. And now state after state, wherever you see elections being held, you will see these kind of announcements being made with zero planning of how people will be vaccinated. Unfortunately, that's the reality of our country. Thank you so much for joining us on this conversation, and I apologize for all the yelling and cross-yelling that happened on the show. Not what we like to do. Sometimes when political parties are cornered, that's how they respond and try to blame the media and shoot the message.